The new capital of Kazakhstan, Astana, is a city where hopes and dreams come true. These are not just beautiful words, but representation of objective reality, demonstration of dynamic, cultural, economical and social development of the capital city and the republic on the whole. That is the reason why people from all over the country come to Astana with a strong belief to better regulate their life. The majority of them find job on the numerous construction sites and in services sector. But there are many of those who are not so lucky, mostly they are women. Yet, unemployment is an actual problem of native women as well. Several reasons stipulate for this. Not everyone is ready to occupy working places having completely different qualification. I think that our city, which has a great inflow of masculine population for constructional and transport professions, needs great quantity of manpower, as you can see the development of infrastructure in our city. That is why women have a very small choice. Feminine Association of Development and Adaptation ЖариА has been working in Astana for several years. Their sphere of action concerns realization of numerous projects which helps women to overcome fear, diffidence, to find occupation to their likings and reserve an adequate place in life. In 2005, under the financial support of Islamic Development Bank, in cooperation with Almaty Akimat, ЖариА realized a very important project, the School of Sewing Handicraft for Unemployed Women. The main objective of this project is to retrain 100 of unemployed and socially unprotected women in sewing handicraft.
This Women and Development Unit is a small unit, but I think in terms of the effectiveness, I think this is very important. Even though the amount is small that we have given to the association, but I think it has a big effect in terms of giving opportunities for employment for the women in this country. I think we will continue to assist in this area.
The project was held for residential women of Astana city at the age of 18 to 45 and upwards. Most of them didn't have a job place for several years. Almaty Akimat placed a premise at the participants' disposal, providing them with sewing machines, library and video center of sewing training programs. Before proceeding to the practical studies, women exercise psychological trainings for overcoming poverty crisis. At first, I put them at sewing machines. They saw just simple lines. After passing of several days, they learned simple sewing peculiarities, and they start to sew linen. When everything was perfect, we passed to a higher stage sewing of skirts, trousers and clothes repairing. Of course, this project has a great value because unemployed people found job and now their work is much better. Women had a strong wish, desire and interest for studying, what proves once again the great necessity of such projects. Its results speak for itself. 100 persons were trained. Now they are 24 women get fixed up in a job. 19 women sew at home. 27 women sew for the family. 8 women sew for themselves. 5 women have plans for their own business. 4 women getting fixed up in a job of clothes repairers. 7 women keep on going their studies, advance their qualification. During the meeting with Nik Zainal Abidin, the head of Regional Representative Office, organizers and participants noted project's social magnitude. The most active participant was presented with a memorable gift.
I came to this school, the sewing school, to learn sewing for myself, for my relatives, for my friends. It helps me to learn to improve my sewing. I thank this organization ЖариА and the Islamic Bank. Thank you very much.
Humane and charitable action, the gift of our hearts to children, was the completion phase. women tried their skills in practice and presented children and infants of the orphanage of Astana city with crawlers, bed linen and diapers being made by women themselves. Besides, the participants of the project handed over the robes to the women of declining years for whom ЖариА and Almaty Akimat organized a holiday in the right way. Officially, the project is terminated, but in reality, the School of Sewing Handicraft keeps on doing their work. Sewing equipment was granted to Kazakh Lycée number 48. It will be the training center for schoolgirls and unemployed women. They plan to create costumes for amateur theater, the participants of which are children and young people with limited abilities. The participation in competition, exhibitions, charitable actions, and specific real actions inspires the participants of such projects to feel their advantage, raises self-respect and confidence in future. The projects of such directions are of great necessity. The main objective of this project was not just training, but exactly retraining, and this is a very important point of this project. We take this project as innovational for the Republic of Kazakhstan. As it is a school of handicraft for unemployed women, it is not a school in its professional meaning, when women are trained to serve. But firstly, it raises the sense of confidence in their possibilities. We are grateful to Islamic Development Bank for their understanding of this idea and possibility to establish such training for the development of personality level. Women noted in their application forms that for them it was a significant background at the moment they get fixed up in a job or when they was on the verge to open their own business. Craft is more valuable than gold. This truth does not require proofs, but successful realization of retraining projects and overcoming of poverty crisis is possible only on the basis of reliable social partnership.